So I've been in my fair share of altercations, right? Everybody's had an altercation. Like nobody. Well, there's a lot of people that went through life without having a single fight, and that would be the same for me. There was for this one occurrence that wasn't even supposed to happen because what happened wasn't my fault. The reason he wanted to fight me wasn't my fault, but he wanted to fight me anyways. I want to tell y'all about that. So basically, it was a happy-go-lucky day. I was in sixth grade, and it was the end of the day at school, and me and my friend, my best friend at the time, we were like, yo, you trying to race down this hall? He like, fuck it, why not? So we were racing down the hall, and then this one girl, who I'll call Blue, because that was her favorite color, tried to race with us. We didn't tell her to do that. We didn't want her to do that. So she tried to race with us, and she ended up getting knocked over by the two of us. Because what's she trying to race with us for anyways, first of all? Second of all, I didn't knock her over. My best friend did. Anyways, that happened. So she fell on the ground, and we did not stop and wait for her. We didn't check on her because nobody told her to run with us. So we just kept leaving. We walked away. We walked, and we went down the stairs, boom, 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 and we went home. So that's when I got a text from my friend, and he was like, yo, you think Blue is okay? And I'm like, I don't know. I hope so. I mean, I don't know why she ran with us anyways, though. The next day come up, and then I go to the restroom, and on my way out of the restroom, some dude stops me. He's like, Chris wants to fight you. I'm like, bro, who? I don't even know who this is. I don't even know who this Chris is. I just hear that he wants to fight me for some unsolicited reason. So I'm like, why? Why does he want to fight me of all people? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, all right, tell him to come over here. He was like, no, after school, dumbass. I'm like, fuck, I beat the fuck out you too, nigga. But I was like, all right, whatever. So I went back to class, and I'm spending the rest of my day chilling. You know, I went to the end of the day finally came. 2 days passed, nothing happens. He never shows up for 2 days. I'm telling you, 2 whole days. And then on like the third day, I'm chilling with my friends. We playing football, and I see this dude, Chris. In our gate, it was like a gate, and it was like broken, so you could walk straight through it to get in and out of the school. So he walked through the gate, and he was like, you ready? Come on. I'm like, ready for what? Mind you, I still don't know who Chris is. I've never seen Chris a day in my life. So this random person walks up to me and says, are you ready? Come on. I'm like, what? He was like, to fight. I'm like, oh, this dude. So he was like, yeah, so I wanted to fight you. He was telling me why he wanted to. He was like, I wanted to fight you because you pushed that girl over, and that's not right. You shouldn't treat a woman like that. I'm like, what? Nigga, I didn't even push her over. First of all, second of all, nobody told her to run with us. What are you talking about? And I was like, all right, let's get this over with. So me and him, we're walking to the fight destination, right? We're going to fight behind a CVS. We're walking to the destination. I'm walking. Boom, 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 boom. I turn around. I see him and his group, and I got my group around me. Around again, I see a ton of people behind me. I'm like, what the fuck? I keep walking. I turn around again. The entire school is right behind me, walking up to see this fight. I'm like, it's not that serious. Now I'm like, I gotta win, because if I lose this fight in front of everybody, I'm never in the end of this. So we walk to the back. We walk behind the CVS, and he's like, he looks at me. He puts his fist in my face. I'm like, what is he doing? So I smack his fist down, hit him in the stomach, hit him in the face. Swing, I duck the hit, and I'm trying to pick him up, and then he hit me in my eye twice. Yo, I was seeing 4 of everything. Those punches really hurt me. So I got mad. I picked him up high, slammed him on his back, and I started wailing on him crazily. And that's when his mom, of all people, came out of nowhere and broke up the fight. So I felt kind of bad, you know, because I don't like fighting people. I don't like beating people up. So I felt bad, and I just walked away. And then I hit the dash. I'm talking about, I did not care if I saw 415. I ran as fast as I could. Me, all my friends, everybody that was at that fight ran. We just took off running. I wasn't trying to get prosecuted. So we all took off running. And that was the end of the fight. It was the first real fight I ever had. I had a lot of fights before that, but those fights weren't really as good. Like, they were just like, you know, kiddie fights. But that fight, that was like the first real fight I've ever been in. And since then, that was the only fight I've ever been in. I haven't been in a fight since. But it was just one time. But that's a story for another time. Hey, but y'all be easy. God bless.